Okay, this video is to show y'all how to use Microsoft Project. Okay, so of course the first thing you'll want to do is connect to the server 130.160.115.164. You'll want to type in your Bama username and then your campus-wide ID plus #ABC for your password. Alright, and to get to Microsoft Project, you click on Start and then go to All Programs, Microsoft Office, and Microsoft Project 2010. Okay, it possibly will pop up this little thing right here, or help protect, blah, blah, blah. So just click Use Recommended Settings, and then click OK, and it should go away. You want to allow this to make changes to your computer, or just say no. Okay, yeah, okay, so yeah, it won't be able to do that because you don't have admin on this computer, but that's okay, don't worry about it. Just click OK, and it should allow you to start doing your project. Alright, so actually where I said click OK, you probably just should have clicked cancel. My apologies. Alright, so the first thing that it does is it defaults to putting you in the upper left hand corner of the little task list here. Okay, so there's lots of different ways that you can create your tasks and then associate your tasks to the Gantt chart. As you see down here, it says new tasks are manually scheduled. Okay, there's really no right or wrong way to do it, manually scheduled or automatically scheduled. I usually like to do manually scheduled, and then if you have to switch it over to automatic, you can, but usually manual scheduled gives you the most flexibility. So for example, it's using Microsoft Project is as simple as, basically typing in, your first task. Let's call it task 1. Okay, how long do you think task 1 will last? Alright, you can go in here. If you think it'll last about a day or 2 days, you can just say that. And when will you start on that? Well, if you start on that today, then that's when that will start. But maybe one of them might start at a later date. Okay? Alright, so then, it's just as simple as going through. Alright, task number 2. Alright, I think this is going to take about 1 day. I'm not going to start on it on Tuesday. I'm going to actually start on it on Wednesday. So see how it is automatically creating your Gantt chart stuff over here? You've got task 1 here, and then task 2 right there. Task 2 is theoretically going to take just a day, so that's just kind of how that stuff works. Now there's other information as well. If we kind of minimize the Gantt chart for a little bit and then go over here, you can actually go in here and you can set that we cannot start on task number 2, or actually let's do this. We cannot start on task number 2 until task number 1 is completed. Okay? So you'll notice that it drew an arrow from task 1 to task 2, which that means basically that task 2 is dependent upon task 1 being completed. Now if we remove this 1 right here, it will take away that arrow linking those two tasks together. Okay? But if you wanted them to be linked together, or you wanted one to be a predecessor of another, or one to be dependent upon another, you can put that back in there. So that's basically putting in this task number right here. Okay? Alright, so you're going along and you're typing in your tasks one by one. Let's say that this one is going to take 4 days. We're going to start this one. We're going to start this one as soon as task 2 is completed. So over here, I'm going to put a 2, that is the predecessor of that. So basically what it did was it went ahead and auto-filled in the time stuff here. So basically, I told it, hey, I don't want to fool with putting in how long this thing is gonna, or when I want to start and finish this thing. I just know that it has to start after task 2 is completed. So I put that task 3 had a predecessor of task 2, and so now you'll see that all 3 of these things are completed, and it automatically put task 3 to start after this one completes. Alright, so that's how to fill it out, and then as you save it, you just click Save, and it should, show your Documents folder. You can call it HTML5 dash, let's call it something like HTML5 RFP project. Okay, we'll just save it to your Documents folder. Alright, and then you're going to email me that file. Now, all you're doing is just planning the project out. If you were going to actually use Microsoft Project to help you keep track of your completeness for a task, you can actually go through and use these buttons up here to show completeness of a task. Okay, 50%, 75%, or 100%. So that would let you mark your tasks as completed or not. Okay, but we're not going to do that because you're basically just creating the outline. I want to see the outline of your tasks so that I can see your Gantt chart. Those are the two most important things I want to see from this project. Okay, all right. So once you've saved it, then you can X out of it. Yes, we want to save it. Alright, and then just email me that file from your My Documents folder. Okay? And then when you're done, just log out.